All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. And today, uh, we are heading to the Philippines
Oh, nice.
for a romantic comedy that's been making a splash. I think it looks really cute.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
So the movie is called That Kind of Love.
That kind of love. Okay.
Yeah, and I saw it on MovieKaTicket. It's got a 4-star review.
Okay. Not bad.
So, I was curious, and the premise just totally sucked me in.
Okay. Tell me more.
So basically, it's about a dating coach
Okay, good.
who falls for her own client.
Oh, wow. That's a recipe for disaster.
I know, right?
That sounds like a lot of...
So much drama waiting to happen.
Yeah. Definitely a lot of conflict.
But also, a really interesting twist on that whole opposites attract.
Right. Totally. Because you've got this dynamic where you're supposed to be the expert helping someone else
You're supposed to be objective.
find love, and then suddenly your own heart gets involved.
Right.
That's fascinating.
So it stars Barbie Forteza as Mila, the dating coach.
Right.
And David Licauco is Adam. And he is the client.
The lucky client.
And apparently their chemistry is just off the charts. Like the review was just gushing about how natural and sweet.
Oh, that's lovely to hear. I always find that, the success of a romantic comedy really hinges on that chemistry between the leads.
Oh, totally. If you don't believe in the connection, then what's the point?
Exactly. It's got to feel genuine. You've got to be rooting for them to get together.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that because sometimes when things are too, lovey-dovey.
Yeah, saccharine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It can get a little predictable.
Right. What's going to happen from the start.
But luckily, the review did mention that the movie does address the whole ethical dilemma.
Oh, good. I'm glad they didn't shy away from that.
Yeah, so she is grappling with her feelings while trying to be professional.
Yeah, because that's a huge conflict of interest if you're a dating coach.
I know, right?
You're there to help your client, not fall for them yourself.
Yeah, and it's how do you even separate that?
Exactly. Where do you draw the line?
So I thought that was a really interesting layer that they added.
Yeah, that definitely adds some depth to the story.
And then another thing that caught my eye was the setting.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that.
So the movie takes place in both the Philippines and South Korea.
Okay, that's interesting. The kind of international romance.
Yeah, and the review mentioned all this beautiful scenery.
Oh, I bet the visuals are stunning.
I'm sure they are. And I was thinking, maybe that plays a part in their relationship too.
How so?
Well, maybe going to Korea is like an escape for them.
That makes sense. Yeah, a change of scenery can do wonders for a budding romance.
And also different cultures, different dating norms.
Oh, absolutely. That could create some interesting friction and misunderstandings.
I know, right?
Oh.
So I think that adds a whole other level.
Definitely. It makes you wonder how their cultural backgrounds might influence their relationship.
For sure. And also, I love that this movie has a really solid supporting cast.
Oh, that's always a good sign.
We've got Al Tante, Arlene, Mulak, Kyla Estrada.
Oh, wow. Some familiar names.
Yeah, and the review said that they really add to the humor and make the whole experience more enjoyable.
That's so important. I think those supporting characters can really make or break a rom-com.
For sure. They add so much color and perspective.
Exactly. And it's not just about the laughs. They can also offer some really touching moments.
Yeah, they round out the story.
Right, and make it feel more relatable.
Totally. And another thing that I really appreciate about this movie is that it's not just about the surface level romance.
Okay, I like where this is going.
The review really highlighted that it delves into themes of self-discovery.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and also the unexpected nature of love.
So it's got a bit more depth than your average rom-com.
Yeah, it's not just fluffy and light. It's got a bit more substance.
I like that. I appreciate when a movie can entertain and make you think.
Totally. And it sounds like both Mila and Adam, they go through their own personal journeys.
As they should in a good romantic comedy.
Exactly.
But
they figure out who they are, what they want.
It's about growth as individuals as well as a couple.
For sure. And it sounds like the director and the screenwriter, they really nailed those moments.
It's great to hear.
Because the review said that it keeps the audience invested in their journey.
So it's a well-crafted film.
Yeah. You're along for the ride with them.
I like that.
Experiencing all the ups and downs.
That's what makes a romantic comedy truly memorable.
Totally.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're looking for a romantic comedy with a little bit more heart.
A little bit of depth.
Yeah, and a really unique premise.
And those stunning visuals you mentioned.
Then you should definitely check out That Kind of Love.
Absolutely. It sounds like a real gem.
Yeah, and it was released in the Philippines on July 10th, 2024.
Okay, not too long ago.
We'll have to keep an eye out for any international release dates.
I'll definitely be adding that to my watch list.
But this whole conversation has got me thinking.
Oh yeah, about what?
If you were Mila, the dating coach.
Right.
And you suddenly started having feelings for your client.
A very tricky situation.
Could you resist? Could you stay professional?
That's a tough one, honestly. I don't know what I would do.
I know, right?
It's like real life imitating art sometimes.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's something for everyone to ponder.
It's food for thought.
But anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into that kind of love.
It's been a pleasure as always.
Make sure you check it out if you get the chance and let us know your thoughts.
We'd love to hear what you think.
Okay. Until next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.